OG, we OG, oh no G. You're not bullish enough, yeah. Oh no, you're not bullish enough. You ain't got the oh no. I get stoned by the bolo. Bitcoin set to overload, yeah. Experts on reload, yeah. You're not bullish enough, yeah. Oh no, you're not bullish enough. You ain't got the oh no. I get stoned by the bolo. Bitcoin set to overload. Experts on reload. Mempool getting hot. Everybody wanna rock, ayy. Runes is coming, everybody on a knot, ayy. It's a nuisance, Ordinal Revolution, ayy. Ordinal Revolution. Yo, is my guy for real, bro?
Run stuff.
Y'all French right now. Yo, BRC 420, bro. Yo, that shit on fire, bro. Imagine if he in here. Yeah, like it in the seal. Murder. I got balls of steel. Nuki on the field. Yeah, this shit for real. With no calls, I get so far. Got 100 phone calls that I go hard, and they gon' love me. Smoke weed, huddle back. I get shiesty. Where my Bitcoin looking lovely. All this Satoshi's nothing above me. Bitcoin's alive, what you gon' do? Mempool fees are high. Ordinal. Where does it stop? Nobody knows. It's a revolution, ayy. Bitcoin is the one, no substitution, ayy. With Shizzy and Yagobi, it's Ordinal Revolution.
Welcome back to Ordinal Revolution. My name is Shizzy. On this channel, we cover the entire Bitcoin Ordinal ecosystem. What is up, guys? We have an amazing show for you guys today. We are live for another Ordinal hour, and it's going to be an amazing one because, guys, I've been saying it all year, but you are not bullish enough. You're not bullish enough. You're just not, and it needs to change. It needs to change right now. I'm tired of it. It's time to get bullish. It's time to get excited, and it's time to bring the energy back, right? And that's what I hope we can do today for you guys, man. It's going to be the next few months are going to be life-changing for a lot of you guys. The next few months are going to be fun for a lot of you guys. The next few months are going to be pretty shitty for a lot of you guys because some of you guys are just not in the right projects right now, right? And you're going to be pissed off at yourself when you're sitting there and everyone else going to 10x, 20x. But our job is to make sure that you guys are informed of getting in the projects that could 100x, could 1000x, could 10,000x, right? And I think we have done that for, you know, a lot of people to get in the right projects. Some of them have gone the other way, but we're still very bullish on them, right? And we're actually seeing the fruits of our labor right now with runes, and we're going to get into a lot of that stuff. So let's get this thing show started. We do have our guy Raul from Fluid joining us for Fluid Friday at 12 o'clock. So that should be fun. So many updates with those guys. I'm just so glad to be partnered with them because it seems like there's only a few teams out there that actually are doing upgrades like every week, and Raul is a part of that. So tune into that. And if you have any questions, put that in chat for Raul, and we'll definitely get them for you. We are doing a giveaway today. To show this real quickly. So I put the tweet in the comments. So all you have to do is go to this tweet and go to the comments and put first is first. That's all you have to do. And I'll talk about that if you late what you guys are gonna win, but I'm gonna pick one person, that person's gonna win. So just come over here. You can see introducing BRC 4204. Come in, comment first is first in here. I'm gonna pick one of the comments that say first is first. But without further ado, let's bring my partner here, Mr. Yagobi. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, man?
What's up, dude? How are you? You bullish? Are you bullish enough, Yagobi?
Dude, I'm so bullish. I am so bullish. You know, I told you when I've been doing the Bitcoin price action this week, I said, hey guys, you know, the pullbacks aren't faking me out like they aren't faking me out like they were before because the energy is different. There's, you know, that fall energy is in the air. I got my Ordzar gold necklace. My wife is like, are you going to wear that every day? I said, yeah, of course I am, you know, because I'm an Ordinal Ordzar enjoyer. But I'm ready, man. I'm ready for this. Okay, so I will say I'm not ready to get 1 hour of sleep a night because that's what happened last night. I kept looking at my phone and like, what's the price of $billion cat's jumping? Oh my god! But I guess it's a good problem to have.
100%, dude. Oh yeah. I mean that's what happens when you're in the right projects, right? That's what happens when you put yourself in that position. Yeah, it does suck when you're not getting no sleep, but those dopamines, right? And it just feels so good, and I feel like that's what we are in this era of content creation. Is we're dopamine like dealers. We deal dopamine, right, for a living. Like seriously, it's just in a way, right? So. And I'm just, I'm glad I give you guys that hit every single day at 11 o'clock. But then the hit happens in the middle of the night when your shit skyrockets, right? So
yes.
all right. We got big news today. It was supposed to be in 4 days, but it's today. CZ early release. Binance founder CZ is set for early release today after serving 119 days in prison. Everyone's said it for the longest time. The day CZ gets out is the day the bull run starts. How do you feel about this? And obviously, it has nothing to do with that, but it is cool. He seems to be one of the good guys, right? I mean, he might have done some corrupt stuff in the past. I mean, to get financially free, I think everyone does little things they're not supposed to do, right? But I respect CZ and everything that he's done for the
Yeah. Well, I don't know all the details in what he was doing, but I'm pretty sure like every centralized exchange was probably getting away with the
100%.
status quo, right? And they just singled him out because he's the biggest exchange. But hey, if that's what people are saying is that the bull run starts when he gets out, it sure as heck feels that way. I know the energy started, like I said, a couple weeks ago, building up to where it is now. But again, my first night with only 1 hour of sleep, and I feel like that's when it really starts, right? That's when it really starts. But hey, how did he get out with? What did he get for early release? 4 days? They let him out 4 days early.
It's one of those things where I think it was a big. It was the press was really getting kind of like built up, you know what I mean? And they kind of just slided me out the back door instead of making it this big thing. So I think it was always kind of the plan. You know what I mean? So, but this got obviously insider information and got out to the public, which I don't think it was supposed to. I think they were just trying to like get him out the back door because they don't want like cameras and all this stuff like coming out as he's walking out the front door, right? It doesn't look good for them. It's not good for the people that work there and stuff like that. So
yeah, or there might be some really rich wardens coming up, and so they let him out with a little bit of info. No, I'm just kidding. But hey, it's great to have the guy back. I do agree with you. It's always good when he's in the space, and hopefully he can communicate because we don't know how that's going to be.
Yeah, well, and thing is, like, so obviously he can't ever work for Binance again, right? That's not something he can do. He can be an advisor there, but that's about it. On that, but he can't be a paid advisor or anything like that. But he can start another company, and I think CZ is going to make his own chain. I think maybe not compete with Binance, but it would be amazing if he does it over here, right? Something like a layer 2 on Bitcoin or something. I don't know, but it would be cool to see what he does next. He's very rich. He don't need funding. He'll be able to fund everything himself. So I'm just curious what he does next. I know it'll be crypto related.
Yeah. I think if I were to guess, I would think it would be like a slow roll in terms of what he's going to do next, or at least announce it. He's probably always working behind the scenes. That a person like that just builds something so big, their mind's always ticking, right? So it's like an Elon Musk type of person.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hey, he got released perfect timing. Man, I just can't stop smiling. I'm just so happy, even though I'm tired, because that last 3 months feels like it was 3 years, right?
It was so tough, dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, man. I lost so much damn money the last 3 months, but I gained it all back in one day. No, I'm just kidding, but it was just like it was pretty much. It felt that way, we were saying the runes disease, but now we have things to look forward to. We have, the Cat 420s are really starting to be, not take off in price, but all the exchanges. We're gonna get into that. All the exchanges have posted a picture of a cat the last 2 days, whether that's the Cat 20 or that's another cat. I don't know. But MXC just wrote an article on Cat 20, so that's something to look forward to. And we got the runes really topping off. Magic Eden's kind of teasing their swap a little bit. People are talking about that potentially, and who knows what comes next, right? And also the Magic Eden airdrop's coming. That's a huge stimulus to pretty much everyone who bought a freaking Ordinal the last 3 months. So we just have so much to look forward to right now, it's different than we're talking in June. We're looking forward to August. Like we can't wait to August, and it's September, October now, right? So
yeah, I think we should have stuck with the "Wake Me Up When September Ends." I think we had
yeah,
that in August
we did.
as a title, but I mean, we're just such positive people, right?
Too bullish.
Well, I don't know. You're rubbing off on me, man. I'm like, now I'm like, is Bitcoin going to 1 million? I was never like that before, but
700K, 700K. 700K this cycle, 7 million next cycle, and then after that, 8 million, 9 million every cycle after. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Yep. US Bitcoin ETF now holds $16 billion in Bitcoin, equal to 4.3% of the total supply of Bitcoin. The ETFs have taken your Bitcoin that you sold to them, and they're going to repeatedly keep doing it. Every time you sell Bitcoin, they're buying it. They are the ones who are going to ride this up until 700, 800K, and then dump it on you when you try to buy it back. And I truly believe that.
Yeah. They've been doing it this whole time, right?
Yeah.
Especially BlackRock. They're the most consistent. They're the biggest entity. They got pretty much the ETF approved. I mean, I'm very convinced that they were the main driver. And some of these other little firms that have their own ETFs, or maybe like they're partnered with the larger ETFs, they might have been selling off here and there, but BlackRock, no. So they're the most successful out of all of them in general, right? And so just leading up to this boom, and that's why everybody's thinking super cycle. You called it a while back. I was hesitant to do it because I mean, just having a long bull run after having so much beat down from the bear run, I was just like, I couldn't call it at that point. But now I'm feeling very confident that we probably will have that super cycle.
Remember a few months ago, probably like April, we were talking about the left translated cycle.
Bob Lucas.
We're not talking about that anymore, right? That's not even a possibility.
Yeah, that's out the window. It's not on any timeline. He stopped talking about it. So
yep. And now, I mean, we had two options: left translated cycle, super cycle. Right? I mean, there was no middle.
But there was a point we were convinced, that we were going to
looking that way.
We were going to get the left translated. We were like, okay, Q4 is going to be the biggest, and then maybe a little bit in early 2025. But now it looks like Q4 is going to be a good lift up into the big dance, of 2025. So
I just ordered some new dancing shoes. So I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. No, I'm just kidding. Speaking of BlackRock, though, they have purchased more Bitcoin this week than all the ETFs have sold in the past 3 weeks combined. Yeah. Like BlackRock, and I was thinking, like, who I can't go open an account with BlackRock, right? I can buy on the ETF, but that's not the people it's not normal people buying on E-Trade. It's the people who have accounts with BlackRock that are actually doing the buying. I can't go open an account with BlackRock. I need a certain amount of money, and that money is millions and millions of dollars. So these millionaires and billionaires that have BlackRock accounts, they're the ones that are buying all this Bitcoin. And, they just don't care the price. It can be 52, 60, 64. They don't care because they're being advised to get as much as they possibly can. And that's the only scenario that's happening right now is BlackRock is doing the Wyckoff accumulation. It's something that they've done for every ecosystem, and they're doing it here. And that's what we've seen since April. And I think we're about to get that next leg up.
Yeah. And you make a great point there. These are high-end clients that trust their BlackRock advisors because a lot of their BlackRock advisors got them more rich. The rich stays richer. That's kind of what this is. So, it was a huge event as in our title for the show that happened yesterday. And dude, that solidified it. But I think you have it in the banners, right? So we'll wait till we get there.
No, I mean, we can hit on it now. I didn't put that in because we had it in yesterday, but yeah. So, did we talk about it yesterday?
I think we talked about it separately.
Gotcha.
We talked about it in the show, but yeah, I mean, I'll add it. I have it here. Here, let me pull up my screen.
This was news that dropped a few days ago. So the biggest bank. This is the bank that Alexander Hamilton was one of the founders of, right? This is the bank from 1786 or something like that. So sorry, go ahead. BNY Mellon approved by SEC for Bitcoin and crypto custody services, says Gary Gensler on to Bloomberg. So what does this mean? This means that BNY Mellon, the oldest bank in the United States, can now custody Bitcoin, but not only custody it. You can now borrow against your Bitcoin. So this is something that BlockFi tried, Celsius tried, but what happened with them? They went insolvent because they didn't have no backing. They didn't have the Fed to come in and help them when things got hard. BNY Mellon has that. This is going to be lending, borrowing, and it's not going to be us doing it. This is going to be millionaires and billionaires that are going to be doing this. And now Bitcoin's going to be looked at as an asset that they can borrow against. This is huge.
Yeah. And I'm sure that BNY wants the Bitcoin, so they're probably going to give some really incentivized rates, right, in terms of borrowing fiat against it, right? So this is huge, and it's also plays into this whole PSYOP game that like Gensler and SEC, with the SAB 121 saying that entities can't custody this, and then next thing you know, they approved one of the largest banks in the world to custody it. So it's all set up, right? It's all set up for their inner circle, if you will. And this is big, though. This is so big because, like you said, now this gets into the traditional world of finance, and people are going to utilize this service. So that means number go up more.
100%. Yeah. I mean, you can borrow Bitcoin now. You can, I mean, this is exactly what, the people from 2010, 2011 always wanted. Like that. I feel like they finally, Bitcoin has become financial instrument that is not, pegged by anything. It's its own thing. It's the hash power is the only thing that it's backing it. And it's insane that this is happening right now.
Yeah, I agree, but I'm glad I'm alive for it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And experiencing it. So
100%. All right. Let's kind of jump into some amazing news for Bitcoin. That was that. And then runes are all green, right? So not only is Bitcoin like going crazy now, we're up like $4,000 on the week, which is it's a lot for Bitcoin, but your runes are up, right? Let's go to the 7-day because this is the really tough. Dog is up 73% on the 7-day. Billion Dollar Cat is up 219% on the week. Pups World Peace is up 154%. This one went nuts. This was it was at 1 sat the other day. Now it's at 18 sats. Meowgic Internet Money, insane. Lobo the Wolf Pup, it's up 70%. Waddle Penguin up 100%. Decentralized up 80%. And this is a token that they just gave up on, right? And it's still up 88%.
So I'm curious, what do you think about that? Is that a good play? Because the market cap dropped pretty low. I think it got to 3 million.
Yeah.
It is rune number 2. It's decentralized like the name, but I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it's tainted?
Yeah, it's OXPT. This trading this to me is it's going to go up, right? OXPT was less than a penny, and it went up to about 7 cents again, 9 cents, and then kind of fell back down. It's the same. They ran the OXPT playbook, even though it wasn't intentional, obviously, but they ran that playbook the exact same time frame. It was pretty nuts, so I don't know. To me, I wouldn't touch this. I mean, can it go up? Yeah, of course. I mean, you're seeing it right now, but Seiko Hamster went up double, right? So, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna stay away from it, but I think you probably can 3 to 5x it, just because everything in the ecosystem is going up, right? But it is on my risky list just because it is tainted. But yeah, it was great to see Satoshi Nakamoto wake up. I think, what is it at, 60 cents now or 57 cents?
68 cents, almost 70.
Yeah. So that got down to 30 cents. And so let's get that sucker back to $1 and then see where it can go.
Yeah, real quick on decentralized, I think there's no community. I think that's the problem. I think Seiko Hamster has a community, Manko has a community. There's no community with decentralized, and I think that when they decentralized it, they actually hurt their community. It's where a lot of them probably went to other communities. But one coin that does have a giant community is Mr. Yen. Japanese businessman, Yen Tech Solutions CEO himself, Mr. Yen, up 255% today. One of the biggest winners of today. This one got beaten up so bad. This was down to about 1 cent, a little under 1 cent, and now it's up almost to 9 cents. This one ran hard, so be very careful getting into any of these right now, especially if Bitcoin decides to dip, which we don't think it will from here. But if it does, you could see these kind of drop back in half. So be careful getting in now. But if you're getting in for the long run, obviously not financial advice, but I mean that's not a bad play at 8 cents for you. Mr. Yang got the 30 cents. I mean, we're in April.
Yeah, 38 cents though. And I'll say this, man, Mr. Yen gets beat up during the pullbacks but Mr. Yen in the end always win. And I say that because whenever things get bullish, the guy comes out of the woodwork and he just delivers amazing content, memes. I mean, the one that he came with the what was it? Madonna.
Yeah,
the song
that was
is
good.
But it was from the Wolverine versus Deadpool soundtrack. And I was so hyped to see it because I was like, when Mr. Yen's back, we're back.
Yeah.
So it's a good indicator.
I truly feel that as well too. I think when he starts tweeting again, and it isn't just a guy. He's not getting paid for it. He's just having fun. But it takes time to create memes and stuff. And he's the leader of that community, and he's rocking it. So shout out to Mr. Yen, Japanese businessman, the guy behind the Twitter. You are a legend, my friend, and I hope you see this because I just want to thank you for being part of the ecosystem. Not even for jacking up my Mr. Yen, right? But just being part of the ecosystem. You could be anywhere. You could be on Solana, but you're making memes here, and that that's awesome.
Exactly.
But yeah, man. So the runes are very green, but let's kind of get into some Bitcoin fear and greed. So yesterday was a 50. Last Friday was a 54. We are obviously higher today. I'll give you that hint. We're definitely higher. Where do you think we are?
I think we're at 68.
So the chart's not bullish enough for you, my friend. We can break it up here. 61.
Oh, okay.
But I think tomorrow we're going to be at 68. I think you're 100% right where we are, how we're all feeling right now. 100%.
Yeah. Yep. See, that's where it messes me up is because like the 8 o'clock window, I don't remember.
That was like 12 days ago, it feels like. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So that is the Bitcoin fear. But look, it does feel good to be back in the green, doesn't it? And the fact that we had a huge day yesterday, but look how much more we can go, right? Look how much more we can actually go. I mean, we're going to be in the 80s next week. We're going to be in the 90s in October. I truly believe that. And then in the hundreds in November, December. But
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, let's actually take a look at the king. Bitcoin price action brought to you guys by the great guys at Bitperp. Bitperp is going to be one of the leading leverage exchanges on Bitcoin. We know that they're going to be huge because they're going to allow you to do things that no other leverage platform is going to let you to do. If you want to take 100x on Mr. Yen, you will be allowed to. If you want to just go there and earn points, you're going to be able to because we all know what points become. And a big thing is they're going to have a paper trading competition, so you're going to be able to earn points by not even risking your own money. It is just airdrop hunting in its finest, and you're gonna be able to do it with us. We're gonna do it live with you guys. We're gonna have contests and stuff like that. We're gonna see if you can beat Yagobi. I don't think you're gonna be able to, but we're gonna play that game as well. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. So look out for bitperp.io. We're gonna let you guys know. Just keep following us. We'll let you know exactly when it is. We'll give you guys a week to 10 days notice for you guys to just create an account with them, which is probably just signing your wallet, which is the best part about decentralized stuff. And just really get ready for it. They're going to be obviously on a side chain because they are EVM based, but it's going to be Bitcoin layer 1 assets, and they're going to be prominently just focused on them. And that is your kind of jump into it.
My intro. Appreciate that, sir. But before we get into the Bitcoin price action, if you guys would please help us out on the YouTube side, smash that like for us. It helps us out a ton with the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel and turn your notifications on so you know when we go live. And then on the X side, hit the like for us and share the space, guys. We want to bring in as many people into the Bitcoin ecosystem as possible because Bitcoin's the truth. I'll say that to the end. And so let's get into some price action. It's really pretty straightforward here. I've been telling you guys since I got back that, just the energy with Bitcoin's price action, that I believe we're going to continue this positive price trend up, right? And that's what seems to happen. There was some, pullbacks. You can see here, we wicked all the way up to like 65, almost 66 here, and then pulled back here. It was a little gave me PTSD again because of the past 3 months. But I was like, you know what? I do believe that we are going to continually trend up. If you look here at the stochastic RSI, this is the hour chart, so it's going to give us a little peek see into what's going to happen for the second half of today. But the stochastic RSI is kind of bouncing up and down, right? So we just tried to go into over sold, but bounced right back up here. So it's just a bullish day. I feel like we're going to finish the week bullish and the month bullish, and then we go into October, right? If you look here on the MACD, we've been really good buy pressure. We weakened up a little bit. This morning was the pullbacks, but it never really got super going. It just, there was resistance. We couldn't get past certain levels, but we also weren't dumping hard, right? So that was a good sign. The fact that like the resistance was there, but also it wasn't pushing down to certain levels to where we just dumped really hard. So now we're starting to form this really strong buy pressure again on the MACD, starting to open up these the blue and orange lines there as well. So again, I believe we're gonna continually have this bullish price action for the remainder of today and this week. Anything can happen with like a news event, right? But I do truly feel like the 50 bip cut by the Fed really kind of turned the energy around. So that's what I'm thinking for the rest of the day. I'm not going to give you guys any specific numbers because I don't think that would be beneficial to anybody. But I definitely think that we, continue this upward trend. If you look at the 8-hour chart, which is going to give us more of a 7-day, like a week forecast here, we just got out of the sell pressure, right? So we just started the very first green bar in the MACD for the 8-hour chart. We just bounced up pretty hard here. You can see on the stochastic RSI, bullish, 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 man. I am just feeling very bullish. And typically I try to be, cautiously optimistic. I don't really care. I got 1 hour of sleep last night, so I'm just going to be optimistic. And that's what I'm looking at for the remainder of this next week as well. Obviously, there's going to be some pullbacks. It's not going to just be up only in October, but I don't think they're going to be the same pullbacks that we saw the last 3 months. They're going to be, up a couple thousand, maybe down like 800 to 1,200, but it's going to be more up than down. You average that up, and then we head into a good Q4, and that's what I'm feeling about the Bitcoin price action, guys. So, yeah, we made it here to Q4, so let's enjoy this.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. A quick question though, if I was going to force you to take a long or short, and you had to close it Monday during Monday's show, what would you do?
From right now?
Yeah, from right now. You had a right now. I'm forcing you to long or short right now using Bitperp.io if it was possible, and you had to close it 11 o'clock on Monday. What would you do?
I would try to see if I could get a little bit better position, but I would take a long.
Right now?
I mean, the weekend's tough, right? Because a lot of times there's not too much volume. But if it's a bullish like time period, then that could actually, the weekends count. You know what I mean?
We do.
So, because you'll have a lot of retail kind of pouring in. They'll be at gatherings, the people that know anything about Bitcoin and stuff like that, and they might just be purchasing, right? So, that's what I would do. I'm not saying that that's right 100%, but that's what I would do.
I'm just forcing you to pick it there. Now I love that you said you'll long it. Let's go, baby. We're gonna bullish the weekend. I'm excited. Let's jump into the roll call. Let's see who's here. Being here matters, guys. We're remembering your names every single day. I promise you. And but first is first on the show. It means a lot. And I'm just glad it's our boy Danny. Danny got first time in a while. Appreciate, that's my guy right there. I appreciate Danny. He is the best. First is first, and Danny was that guy. PJNZ, shout out to you, my friend, in that second spot, always with us. Appreciate you. Zahid, bro, dude, every single day. I appreciate you. And then we got the twins, Ordinal Tweets, Ordinal Chips. We want to eat this world. All right. And we got Mempool Punk. I walk alone. I appreciate you, my friend. Glasshopper is in the building. Shout out to Glasshopper. Bitmap Gallery with the goose. Shout out to you, my friend. Only one. I think it might be your first time making roll call. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here.
Welcome.
And then Yep. Hell yeah. And then one of our legends, Mr. Sheedy. What's up? What's up? Happy Friday. Smash that like button. Yes, please smash that like button. It helps way more than I don't know. I think it helps. But I think it helps. Help us out, guys. Then Walk Alone says, are you ready to turn pre-rich into rich? I love that, by the way. Smash the like. Let's get the show to 30K subs. I appreciate you, my friend. We have stalled out at 22,000, but I am happy to have what we have. Choda is here. Let's F and go 66K. Glasshopper. Jayhawks TV here on time for the roll call. Hell yeah, Jayhawks. Your first time making roll call. We appreciate you so much, man. And then we got Billy. Oh, yo, bad boys are back. Let's go. Mike Bennett is here. Joko is here. Shout out Joko. Another goose in the house. Mike Bennett, I don't remember saying your name for roll call. I have to do a lot of new people for roll call. Appreciate all you guys, man. Google me B. Shout out to you, my friend Cat 20 baby. I think I said Joko, but I'll see you again. Mats is here. Benjamin, bro, every day now. Come on, man. That's my guy. Patty Pooh, the Bitcoin machine himself. Steve Verse with the goose. Amazing Ron is here. Mats, another goose. Yeah, the goose will show support for the revolution, baby. A shout out to you, Mike, you guys, man. Mike Bennett, SPI. Adam Matthew is here. First is first. Nighthawk is here. John, my biggest fan, and I'm a very big supporter of John. I love that guy. Mr. Planet Profit is here. Mike Bennett again. Let's go. Coach Cats, GM, bringing the coffee and the donuts and the dog. Go to the moon. Let's go. Cash Cats in the building. Solid. Sold for a 700K. Let's go, baby. Mike is in. Mike is in for 700K Bitcoin. Steamy J, Tim Baker, AOD Art. Shout out to you, one of our mods. We appreciate you, my friend. Ernesto Gonzalez. Shout out to you. Dream Baked is here. Yasher. We always show support to Yash. That's our guy right there, man. Always supporting us with the research and development. Shout out to you, my friend. Glasshopper is here. Trade is here. Enrique Vargas, High Legends. It looks like we are finally begin leaving the disbelief market cycle phase to enjoy positions in Bitcoin ecosystem, strong projects, airdrop, and its missing possible Trump election. Yes, sir. And then we got Ernesto, my friend, and Mr. Yagobi, businessman. Go back, baby. Red panties on. Whoa! I bought some monkeys yesterday and some frogs on Fractal. Ernesto, man, you are a legend. This guy is amazing. Shout out to you, my friend. Thank you so much. It means a lot to us. Mike's World is here. Shout out to Mike's World, always here. Bebe is here. Oh, Queen Tiff. I can't say it. She's the best. Yes. Thank you so much for being here a lot these days. Shout out to you. Pro Crypto is here. Your first time here. Thanks for the help with DotSwap. No problem, buddy. Oh, no, I meant your first time making roll call. You've been here a few times before roll call, or after roll call. And then we got, man, No is here. Shout out to you guys. And how do you feel about Rune 6? Satoshi Nakamoto, right?
Yeah, I hold it. Being transparent with that. I don't know. I was bullish on it before. I'm not going to stop being bullish on it because it does have a good holder count, or it did. We'll see. If I think what we're going to see in this run up in Q4 is to see if the Rune numbers actually matter, if they really actually matter. But yeah, I'm semi bullish on it. Not too crazy, but
100%. And Queen Tiff with a heart. Shout out to all you guys, man. Everyone who makes roll call, you guys mean so much to us. It means you guys are here early with us. You guys are rocking with us the entire time, and we appreciate you guys so much. All right.
I want to show something real quick. Kai got me doing this every time, but so this is the hour chart. We're going from 7 o'clock Central Time last night, data up until now, and you can see here on the VRVP. This level right here at 66 400, just barely any resistance, like by 2. But look at this. 216 buys versus 188 sells. Above that, 139 buys versus 111 sells, and then 61. We're in a good spot still. Just like yesterday, so that's what keeps me bullish is, just seeing that history. It matters a lot because especially when you close the time frame down, and it's showing that people are more bullish than bearish right now.
Yeah, 100%. I just want to show this tweet again, guys. I put a tweet in the comments, and if you're watching on Twitter and you're not seeing the comments, just go to this tweet by Ordinal Revolution, and all you have to do to get in the giveaway is all you have to do is come down here to the comments and write first is first. We have 13 entries so far. Just go in this comment right here. Just go Ordinal Revolution. You come down to where it says introducing BRC 4204, and all you have to do is put first is first in there. And everyone does that. I'm gonna give you guys. You guys are gonna be in the roll. I'm gonna give away. I don't know what I'll give away yet. Maybe I'll give away fluid pass. Give away some fluid passes. We'll give away some fluid passes.
Ooh.
So yeah, we'll give away two. We'll give away 2 fluid passes, and maybe Raul might have some giveaways for some fluid passes too. So hang out. Might be giving away all day long. So all right. Let's
I'm gonna go get some coffee, donuts, and dog go to the moon after the show, man.
We gotta make that shirt for him, bro. And
yeah,
Cash Cats underneath it. Coach, the coach. Oh, maybe put that on the back, like says
the coach. Yeah,
the coach. Shout out to you. And that's just because we can't read, or I can't read. I was calling him coach for the first 2 weeks. But yeah. Let's kind of get into so. Cat 20s, there's a few things with this, and we'll kind of get into it a little bit. So there's a new wallet, and I downloaded this. It was in the Google stores, Google Chrome store, so it's safe, right? If something's been put in the Google Chrome store, it's at least checked by them.
I mean, I think for like malware or like that kind of typical like virus stuff, but not necessarily from a crypto, unless they included that into like their security checks now, which I would hope they would, because crypto is just a lot more, adopted now. But I wouldn't be 100% sure. So just be careful.
Yeah. I downloaded it. I'm having no issues with it. I do like it, and I'll actually show you guys it real quickly. I have so many damn wallets on this PC. So it looks great. It comes up great. See, it's Bitcoin, Cat, and Fractal. These are like the only 2 right now. I'm not sure if you can add other Cat 20s, but if you can see here, it's the first seedless wallet, no private key. But you can see Cat. This is the only wallet where Cat and Cat comes up, and I'm sure they're gonna add other Cat 20s. I opened up a new wallet. I don't want you to put your seed phrase in anything ever. If you do want to do something like with a new wallet or something, just start a new one up. Send a few FB like I did, and play with it that way. Don't put your seed. Don't be just willy nilly with your seed phrase. Try never to do it ever, unless you truly have to. Write it down 3 times. Put it in 3 different places. Maybe one of them outside your house in case something happens with a fire or something like that. So be very, very cautious with your seed phrase. Don't be putting them in wallets. Start a new wallet. Get new words. Put the words in a book or something else, and then or like a fireproof safe or some kind. And do it that way. That's what I did. I have new words for this wallet. I just want to stress them out a little bit.
I thought it doesn't require a seed phrase.
When I loaded my wallet in, I had to put it in.
Oh, you used another wallet seed phrase.
Yeah. That's how I did it. So I had this wallet somewhere, but I'm just telling for everyone else, whatever. Just start a new wallet. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're 100%. Right. It wouldn't have, but I did because I have this other wallet on this other account that I just loaded them.
So basically, sorry, I just want to clarify this for myself and the audience. So like, does it not generate one for you by default, and then you have to manually generate seed phrase for you?
When you start a new wallet up, and I haven't done that, right? So I did put seed words in if I start another wallet, but I just don't want anyone else to do that. But you can just go to you can back it up. So if I go to back up, you can back it up to a Google Drive.
Gotcha.
Which I don't really like that.
You
don't have to.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And that is so that's Safnect, the first Cat 20 wallet. So check that out, guys. I know I was really confusing because I said I didn't do it, but then I remembered I did. But it's not like, obviously you see it's 5.29 FB in there. But yeah. Moving along here. DotSwap. Check them out. These guys, man, are just leading the way right now. So now, even before you kind of had to deposit. So before, when you were coming to DotSwap, you're using V1. Yeah, you were grabbing here, and then you were going to swap, and then you were depositing like so. Right, so it comes up, connect wallet, Unisat. 1 second. How fast this thing goes out.
If you're a builder, you need to follow the DotSwap story, guys. These guys were trying to get the attention of the space for the first 8 months that they were building, and they weren't getting anybody's attention. And I'll admit they weren't getting our attention very much either. But they kept building in stealth, and they kept knocking on doors, and they kept going. And look where they are now, man. They're leading, with innovation on Fractal. They're doing things on. They partnered with Xverse. So if you're a builder, don't give up because you might not be getting attention. It just might not be your time. And when your time comes, as long as you keep at it and be consistent, it'll happen. So
yeah, 100%. Yeah, dude, 100%. You're a million percent. Yeah. I mean, these guys, I mean, you see his point. We ignored them. We didn't think anything of it. We were afraid to load our wallets in. We didn't know. We didn't know, we're very centralized. V1 is very centralized with depositing in, and you're playing around in there. You get a receipt on the other side and you kind of play around and you withdraw it. But now it's a little different now with V3, because V3, as you can see, I had 0 deposited. This is just my wallet. I have 99 in here in my wallet, right? So let's just say I want to do 90. I'm going to get 742 cat. I'm going to swap it. My wallet's going to pop up that I just signed into, and it's going to have me view this. I'm going to sign it. I'm going to view this. I'm going to sign it, and I'm going to submit, and then boom, it's done. And then I'll have to wait, up to once confirmed 30 blocks on the blockchain, your address will receive the tokens. So I did this earlier, and it didn't take 30 blocks. It took very quick. But you got to remember too, this isn't Bitcoin, it's fractal. So each block is 30 seconds and not 10 minutes. So 30 blocks could be anywhere from 10 minutes to 20 minutes, right? Depending on the blocks. But I checked earlier and I got it in like 3 or 4 blocks. So it's pretty amazing. And obviously too, if you have cat, like I have cat here, you can, without depositing now, you can kind of go in and you can see 2,334. I'm getting 273 FB if I want to do that. So I mean, it's really that easy.
That's so crazy. So every transaction is 30 blocks though with the swap.
That's what it says, but I think it's just cautious because I think DotSwap's putting them in for you and stuff like that. They're doing kind of everything in the background because obviously it's not decentralized, centralized. So they're kind of taking from the LP pools and kind of doing it. It's probably not manual, but it's probably being done in the back end. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. I wonder if this is are they using like the new scripting language with this, or
No.
they're doing so they're doing their own thing.
So they have this with runes as well.
Where you don't have to deposit?
No, you don't have to deposit. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's how what's the name's doing? Xers. That's what they're using.
Gotcha.
But look, if you go to pool, maybe bring my screen up again, you can actually top pools. You can actually add to these pools like BTC FB. You can add there, and this is obviously how they're doing the swapping through the pools. So you're basically just giving them your assets, but just know if you do, there's permanent loss and stuff like that you guys could suffer as well, because let's just say a coin goes to 0. It's just like you put Bitcoin in, I don't know, kitty or kitten or whatever, and then kitten goes to 0. All your Bitcoin's gonna be gone, right? So that's just kind of how this works. If you're not experienced with this stuff, just kind of stay away from it. Educate yourself first before you kind of jump into this stuff. But
gotcha. Well, this is a good way to kind of check your Cat 20 balance too.
Yeah. You can see how much
Right?
FB. I mean, yeah, it's super simple. So I mean, my Cat 20s. Let me see if it went through yet. Let me refresh it and kind of see if my cat is there. No, not yet. But I'll let you guys know when it exactly is, so you guys can know how many blocks it does take. But they did take my FB because I had 90 something, and now I have 6. So they did take my FB. So I'm probably going to get the cat soon. I'll let you guys know exactly when that is. But we'll keep the show moving here. MEXC, a new narrative. They actually put this out. They put an article out. This is from MEXC. New narrative alert for the Bitcoin ecosystem. The cat is here to shake things up with the exciting Cat 20 protocol. So they put a full article out on this. What do you think about that? What do you think about all these exchanges and stuff like that? They're all coming out and they're all like putting pictures of cats on there. It's definitely cat season, and this being Cat 20 is huge.
I think the public kind of everyday crypto person is completely overlooking the potential of the Bitcoin ecosystem, right? But these centralized exchanges, no, because if there's ever a cycle that's going to go against the diminishing returns of Bitcoin, it's this one, because of the institutional involvement. And so I think they see like every chance that like they're like, okay, that could be something big with the Bitcoin ecosystem. Bitcoin, if it's at $400,000, $500,000, what do you think these assets are going to be worth? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think this is big, but I also think it's experienced people that are looking at Bitcoin and then saying, okay, runes had a lot of hype. Runes could be worth a lot because of that. It's a part of the Bitcoin ecosystem. And with Cat, it's a little different because we're working backwards a little bit here from fractal Bitcoin, right? Which is a side chain. And creating it there, and then once opcat is added to core, which I think most of everybody thinks that's going to happen. When, we don't know. Should be a seamless transition, right? So I think that's why they're bullish on it. And the more centralized exchanges that I see, because you're right, I'm seeing it on my timeline, pictures of cats, and it's not just MEXC, it's MEXC, it's Binance, it's OKX, it's all these other ones.
Yeah. So this is a tweet from DJ Bubblegum. He says, OKX teaser, cat. HCX teaser, cat. And MEXC teaser, cat. Cat is about to go super massive. Haters gonna hate, but we're here to make money. One cat equals $50 soon. Easy peasy 50x for early entries. Selling cheap now. That's just silly. I think he's 100% right. I mean, look at this. OKX. They said, what's your guess? And they have a cat here, right? I mean, what else could it be? And then MEXC, have you
Bitcoin? Oh, they're talking about
20 education to that? Yeah, exactly. And then right here, it's just Justin Sun's exchange, right? So I don't know. It just seems like I'm just getting FOMO, and I have a lot, and I'm still getting more and more FOMO for this. I'm not telling you guys to get FOMO. If you guys want to stay away from Fractal, that's a choice that you guys are making. That's your decision. You can probably make money on runes too, but I just see an opportunity with this.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's really refreshing to see that runes is green and it's bouncing back in the up positive price trend whenever Bitcoin goes up, and that's fine. Like, look, I know that there's people that really jump on their opinion and say, I think that this is how it's going to be, and people have conviction because like we're in the space every day, but at the end of the day, man, like, that doesn't mean that it's concrete, I actually think runes are going to do great. That's why I held on my runes. But I also think Fractal is going to do great. Once Bitcoin's at past 6 figures, no one gives a shit about tribalism as much anymore.
No.
Tribalism is here whenever people are penny pinching and they're like PvP, what I mean? And then they get mad and call each other names on the internet, and so once we get to that place, it won't matter. Tribalism won't matter. So
100%. Yeah, man. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for Cat 20s. I just feel like, if we can get, like, obviously DotSwap's doing it and it's amazing, but it's centralized. If Cat 20s can give us, decentralizing using, S script type languages that do all this stuff decentralized, that's going to be huge, right? So I'm excited for it. And it's new, it's different. It's not BRC20s, it's not transfer inscriptions, and stuff like that. But I have a question for you quick, just because I brought up transfer inscriptions. Is Tap gonna have like all these new updates and everything? Am I still gonna have to do transfer inscriptions with Tap?
I imagine that, like, on that, okay, they should be getting rid of those, right? If there's a swap. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they've been working on it, right? Working on it in quotes.
Yeah.
So I think if there is a transfer inscription, it's gonna be kind of it's gonna be upsetting because they've had this time to kind of figure something out. But again, like, what can you do? I mean, like, Unisat is like having this modular system because BRC20s demand a transfer inscription. Like, there's no way to remove that fundamentally from the technicals of the fungible token, right? And so that's where I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around how Tap can do that, right? So we just gonna have to see. They put their roadmap out there and they're saying October, and so October's right around the corner, so we're gonna find out soon.
There's one thing that Unisat did do, and that's put Cat before BRC20s. I'm not saying, we all know what's going to be the thing of the future. But am I still bullish on Glizzy? 1,000,000%. I don't really know any of the other ones. Like, I don't like trading people because it sounds like, think about it for a second, what you're doing when you're trading people.
What do you mean?
When you trade people,
that's the name of the ticker.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up. I can't get down with the slave trade, but Glizzy, obviously, I'm very bullish. This is one that, because the pizza swap's opening Monday, right? And I think it's going to do really good for.
I mean, when a meme hits, a meme hits. You know what I'm saying? And Glizzy hits. It hits. And because of that, no matter if it's a BRC20 or not, if it hits, it stays for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So it could be Glizzy gets listed, and it's already listed on Gate, right?
Yeah.
So some of the smaller exchanges have already kind of taken that leap of faith on it. I think Glizzy does well because, I mean, perfect name, perfect meme. I'm in Glizzy, but like not as big as some of these other people, and I'm like using my imagination to make amazing memes with it. But I just need to get the software that Mr. Yin, please DM me, Mr. Yin, so you can help me because you are master of meme.
The master of meme, Mr. Yen, 100%. All right, I'm gonna do the giveaway. Give me a random number.
1 through what?
Let me get the.
I'm not gonna pick it from my brain. I'm gonna let random.org pick it because.
All right, even better. Do the giveaway right now. So you have to come here to this tweet and put a first is first in here. You can see a lot of people's already done it, so you guys are in. And Yagobi is going to give me a number 1 through. Yeah, let's see. 1 through 17.
1 through 17. All right, let me share my screen so everybody's like, he cheated. He cheated. All right, guys, minimum 1, maximum 17. Good luck. Bam. Oh my God. Number 1.
Number 1? All right. Yep. Well, first is first, I guess,
first
right?
Is first.
Tim Baker, AOD Art. You won, my friend. So, and all I'm doing is going by the first tweet here. I don't know. You know what I mean? So, first is first. Tim, let's do another one. I'll give another one away.
Oh, I clicked it again, and it came to
what is it?
Number 5.
Number 5? All right, cool.
Yeah. Because I was just like, that's weird. Like, number 1 was first, but yeah, number 5 is next.
4, 5. Pap 1, congratulations. You are, I think I'm going to come here. I'm going to message you. Whoop, let me get out of here. People don't see my DMs. But yeah, I'll message you in a bit. Congratulations, you, my friend.
Congrats to the winners. Congrats to the winners.
All right. So the next thing here.
Go ahead.
Yeah. We can. I'll just keep it going.
Yeah, let's keep it going.
Okay, cool. I kind of want to get into this. So we had a meeting yesterday. They reached out to us via DM, and they're like, "Hey guys, check out our project or whatever." So we jumped in with them, and we found it super interesting. 1, because it's on Fractal. 2, because they're using AI. And 3, because it's very similar to BRC 420, which is me and you we were big fans of it, right? BRC 42004. So, and that's kind of why I had you guys put that on theirs. But they're called Crystal Muse. That's the company that is actually coming around it. So this is it right here. Oh, you want to shout? Cool.
Are you gonna? Is my screen up right now?
Yeah, your screen's up, but it's cool. I'll just show this first. So Crystal Muse, big news. Our Genesis Ordinals collection. Crystal will launch in 3 days. The price is free, and that's another thing why I'm saying it. And holders can enjoy future airdrops, including token, the first BRC 4204 assets, and more. So guys, this is gonna be pretty big. This is the first asset. It's very similar to kind of like how the blue box was. Do I think it's going to hit $19,000 like the blue box did? Do I think it's going to hit 40? No, probably not. But I'm not telling you guys to go mint a free one for massive gains, but to get airdrops and just kind of be a part of this community, because I feel like this could be something big. It is on Fractal, but Yagobi is going to kind of show you if you don't mind. What is that?
So I uploaded an image of myself, and I was trying to create like a character. But I mean, it looks like one of those those ski masks that you have like a picture on. Like my face is smushed on here, but it's kind of cool though. Except for I have a big hole in my chest here. Okay, so I'm gonna try a different one. I'm gonna say so. First of all, let's go to the homepage here. So you go to the homepage, crystalmuse.io. Really cool team. Met with them, talked to them. So what they are is they are basically an art generator using AI, and they're going to start off on Fractal and possibly, this is so weird to say, but scale back. I would say scale back to Bitcoin. Yeah. But what you do first is you go to the homepage, crystalmuse.io. Then you go down to where it says create now. And then you can either do a 3D model or you can just do a regular image, right? And so the next, I'm going to do a 3D model. So where it says text prompt, you put in your prompt. So I'm going to put, please create a hot dog character that has, let's see, what should I put? Hot dog character that
Dancing? I don't know.
no,
Glizzy?
not dancing, because you can't make a. They don't like move.
Yeah. I got you.
So that has a Bitcoin logo on it. Let's see if this works. And then you can select a style. Select a style: Lego style, voxel, or Voronoi. Not sure what that is, but I'm not going to create any stuff. Select any of these. I'm just going to do a create now. So you click that.
Oh, okay. I made the mistake of picking one, and that's why I couldn't get off the Lego.
Yeah, the Lego.
Lego one was cool though. I had a hot dog, but it was all Lego. It was like pixel Lego. It was pretty cool. But it takes like what, like 2 or 3 minutes?
Yeah, it takes some time because you got to remember, guys, this is generating a 3D object, right?
Yeah.
So it's not just a quick little image. But the cool part about it is that it generates a 3D object, and then you can download it and you can inscribe it directly to the chain from here, right? So if you want to create like a collection or an OG pass or something like that, oh, look at that! Look at that, Glizzy. Now I don't know why he's growing some sprout at
That's
the
an
top.
old Glizzy, bro.
Yeah. But you know, so basically what you would do from here is where is that? Oh, you just hit download, right? And then you download the 3D file, the GLB file, and then you can inscribe it. Now, obviously, it's going to be probably very big. So if you were to try to do this on Bitcoin, it would cost a ton. They are going to add in a compression tool to make the files, smaller, so it's not as expensive. But until then, you're probably going to have to just inscribe these through their tool on Fractal, because the file size, I think, is made for Fractal, because if you, like I said, if you try to do the file size on Bitcoin, you're going to pay a fortune. But really, really cool, right? Really cool, because you can have these characters, and once they do scale back to Bitcoin, this is something that you can add into a metaverse. And yeah, I know the Bitmap guys are probably super happy to see us walk them through this, right? Because they're going to utilize this, and this is going to be a tool that I think a lot of people are going to use. And they're going to add features in the future too, to where you can create your own collection by just having little different traits and stuff like that. So super exciting. They do have their drop today of their first collection. It is, I believe, kind of like a crystal. It's a crystal. So kind of similarly to that blue box by BRC 420 that you said, right?
Yeah. Well, Z said a good comment. It's a Glizzy carrot.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know where it got the sprout from, but yeah.
Is that a sprout rug? But one thing you said the bitmappers are too busy fudding Fractal to actually go and use it for cheap, right? And the Mr. Sheedy, you got to talk to your group, man. Those guys are just, a lot of them, man, they just, all they want to do is spread FUD, dude, and it's just sad. And I hate to like categorize them all, but it's just the only thing I see from that the bitmappers is like just fudding everything else. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I do think it's unfair to put them all together, but I do see where you're coming from, because the ones that are doing it, they're loud. They're very loud about it, right? And I think it can give a bad look. Now, look, people could say that's passion, right? But at the end of the day, I think it's price. They're upset because of floor price. At the end of the day, when you mess with people's money and the floor price, they get upset, right? But as you can see, just be a little patient. The floor price bounced back already some, and it's going to continually go up, in my opinion. So.
100%. Do me one favor. Take that hot dog thing and just I'm going to show them the DotSwap stuff. But if you in the background, if you could just see how much that costs, I'm just curious how many FB that will cost to inscribe that.
To inscribe it to,
just go to Unisat, inscribe file, and put that in, and just see how much it costs. But guys, I'm going to show you guys. Remember I made that transaction earlier. I did get my cat. So now you can see it's in my wallet right now. That took what? It was probably quicker than I seen it. It was probably probably 10 minutes, a few minutes there. But I got my swap. And then if I wanted to swap again, I can. 3077. That's how much CAD I have. If I wanted to, I could get 374 FB for it right now. So that is that. But yeah, man.
I mean, that's awesome that, like, you know, like we know about this, but there's people outside of the ecosystem that don't know that they can go to DotSwap to buy cat right now. And
Yeah.
if they did,
And
they
not
would be
deposit.
buying it. Yeah. And if they did, they would be buying it. So let's see how much it would cost here. Let me connect my wallet.
I'm curious if it would cost, you know, to upload that thing. I'm take a guess. I'm gonna go like 9 FB.
Well,
You are taking a good portion of that block, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be pretty expensive, I would imagine, because the size of a 3D.
Yeah, on Bitcoin it would be thousands of dollars for sure.
Okay, so it's too big. So I would have to compress. Yeah, I would have to compress it to 365 kilobytes. So it's already too big. So yeah, basically, like I said, when we talked to them, they mentioned that they are going to have a compression tool.
Yeah.
So they're going to make it easy for you guys. But yeah.
All right. So it is Fluid Friday. Let me grab that banner. So Fluid Friday is brought to you guys by Fluid. Fluid is going to be, you know, not only borrowing and lending, not only are you able to swap runes, but you are also able to stake, and that's their newest feature. Raul should be joining us shortly, but this is fluidtokens.com. You just kind of go here. You want to go to launch Bitcoin, because they are also Cardano. And that's kind of the reason why I think this token is going to be really massive, because you get Cardano exposure, but then you get Bitcoin exposure. I mean, one token to both ecosystems. One's going to be a rune, and the other one's going to be obviously a Cardano token. So their big thing now is staking. And as you can see, they have the galactic goods. Rune stones, there's 76 of these locked up. Billy Cats, 308 of these locked up. You only have until the end of the month to get these staked. I know Rune Stones and Billy Cats, I'm not sure about the newer ads, which these two are. But Runestones and Billy Cats you have until the end of the month, and then they're locked up until right before Halloween. 2 days before Halloween, you were able to unlock these there, and it's pretty amazing that they added 2 more stuff here. So what you're getting when you stake the Billy Cats, 1 second, you were getting 150,000 $1 billion cat, which is worth a lot more than I think Raul expected to be, because it did 3x over the last couple of days. So as the price of Billy Cat, $1 billion cat goes up, you're going to get, you know, more dollar value for your asset staking, runestone staking, and then they added today. They added rare pup cash. This is by Niche, right? He's also the creator of Billy Cat, so that's pretty awesome. You're able to stake that. See, 9 million have been staked so far. That's insane. And then the Fluid Pass. Obviously, if you did the swap, we told you for months you had to make 1 swap. And if you did it, you're lucky enough to get airdropped one of the Fluid Passes. And then you are able to stake that pass now. And you will earn Bitcoin for the first 30 days. Until December 24th, the day before Christmas. And then, December 9th, 2024, you will be able to stake this. Yeah, you'll be able to stake this here. And then you're going to get 0.05 Bitcoin split across stakers. So every one of these stakers is every asset will get a portion of this 0.05. So this is huge. Another big update by the guys at Fluid, and we are lucky enough to have the CTO himself, Raul. Welcome to Ordinal Revolution.
Hi guys,
how you doing, buddy?
How are you?
Doing well. How are you doing? Busy.
All good. Yes, and very happy to tell you that we passed 1 Bitcoin of TVL in staking. Like,
congratulations! That's huge, man. That's the first one.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think anybody else is adding TVL to Bitcoin Layer 1, and I mean that's huge, you know. And I think it can start like a snowball effect, you know. So that's awesome. Definitely commend you guys on a great job for doing that. I know it's a lot of stress, because you're working with other builders and stuff and getting through bugs and stuff. But could you talk a little bit about how it's been lately? Has it been smooth? You know, adding new projects and stuff.
Yes. So the process actually is kind of really automated right now. Like we have only to fill the data of what is their own ID, what is the ordinal, like the indexing of the ordinals that can be used. And so as soon as we do it, usually we test it and then we release it. And sometimes there are a few bugs, but luckily enough, it's all things that we can check on the back end or on the front end. And but on the blockchain stuff, on the Bitcoin, everything is working since the code and the scripts that are over there are, let's say, protected by Bitcoin itself. Like you cannot mess up over there. And it's really cool. It's really cool to see it. It's really cool to see many users jumping on Fluid and testing out and playing around it. And I was at ATH Milan these days, and it was really funny because I was there explaining what is Fluid and showing staking, and I used to say, "Hey, but I have Billy Cats, and oh, but I have also Runestone. Please send me the link that I want to try it out." And yeah, he was on board. Like he staked 10 Billy Cats, 2 Runestones, and wow, his feedback also was very good because he said, it's very user friendly. I understood everything in the process, and I'm happy to do it.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's very user friendly. It's so simple, even I can do it, right? So it's it was, but no, it's seriously, it's. I mean, I can show you guys how simple it is. You seriously just go here, right? You kind of just hit like stake, and then you select your Billy Cats. I don't think I have any more in this wallet. No, but you just pick a Billy Cat
Stake
and
them
then you
all.
just stake it. I did. I staked them all. I have like 25. I have them all staked. So hell, like why would I hold it? I'm planning on holding it for months, right? Up until January, February. So I have no intention of selling it until they're like $700 each. So why
Earn.
wouldn't I just go and earn some $1 billion cat, another token that I'm bullish on, right?
Yes. And
So
the cool thing is this, if Shizzy would have taken them, keep them in the wallet without staking whatsoever, okay, he was diamond hand, and but there was no possible, let's say, reward in it. Like he was not rewarded for diamond hand. Right now in staking, first of all, he is always in control of that, of his Billy Cats. He's the only one who can unlock them at the end of the staking period. But in the same way, he's able to unlock the rewards that he's claiming. And as Shizzy was saying at the beginning, like uh, at the very beginning, when we got and built this staking vault, the rewards, I think that overall was $2,000 worth, something like that. Right now it's 7,000. It's $7,000 worth. It's very good. Like everyone right now that has stake from the beginning is in profit.
Nice.
that's amazing because you're right, because you guys probably bought the Billy Cat off the market, right? And then but you probably paid $2,000 for it, and now it's worth close to 8. So everyone in this pool, if you are bullish on the token that you're getting rewarded, it's stupid not to. And I'm really kind of, I mean, you can get up to 1,000 people in here, so I'm gonna tell everybody, don't stake. No, just kidding, because I want my reward to be high. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey, you guys go ahead, hop in there with me. I'm open to the sharing. Sharing is caring, as I like to say. So,
Yeah.
but you guys did launch. I said it a little bit. An update this week. You guys did have the fluid passes. So you're able to stake these now. You have 64 of them. Could you tell us maybe a little bit more about this fluid pass in general and why someone would want to hold it?
Yeah, sure. So, first of all, we wanted to reward in a way the users that helped us to test out, to stress out our platform when we launched our DEX, our order book DEX. And we were able to screen and list who were the best traders, who were the most active ones. And I dropped an ordinal to them. The cool stuff was that it was our first ordinal, and we did it on our own. So we inscribed it. Did the parent child inscription, and we did the airdrop transaction. So it was cool for us to learn more about the ecosystem. But in the same way, uh, the holders of these passes, what can they do? Well, they can sell it because on Magic Eden it is possible to sell it, list them, and so on. Or you can get one, stake it. Right now, you can stake it to earn part of a Bitcoin, and this is so you can get used to it and understand how it works and play around, and also be rewarded for it. But at the same time, it's going to be the way that you will be able to unlock our rune. So Fluid is going to have a rune on Bitcoin, and the way that users will be able to unlock it is through staking or open market, of course, once it's live. But staking, you are sure that you are going to get it, and the price is actually having the Fluid passes, and they were for free for our users. They didn't pay, and or otherwise at market price as soon as it's live.
Yeah. Right now, for the 0.05 Bitcoin, does the tiers matter in terms of how much the distribution is? It does?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So
even for the Bitcoin?
Yeah. So right now, probably we should tweet it to give more details about it.
Yeah.
The tier 1, so the black one, is 3 times stronger than the tier 3. The tier 2, so the silver or white one, is 2 times stronger, 2 times have more points than the orange one. And then the orange one is the regular one, and allows you to stake anyway, and you are getting rewards whatsoever.
So
Gotcha.
the silver one is tier 2, not orange. These are all like
those are on the floor?
Yeah, this is the floor right here.
Grab them for the Ordinal Revolution vault.
Yeah. I did. I grabbed a bunch. Look at this. I think this is all me down here. Where? All right, look at this. I grabbed 1, 2,
was there any
3,
black
4,
ones?
5,
Was there any
6.
black ones that were on the floor?
Yeah, dude, I got some. Look at these black ones. I got them from 0019, 0021. I was like, I'm staking these, dude. So I grabbed all these yesterday. I'm gonna start giving them away though. They're all for giveaways. So
I'm just pay attention, guys. Come on, let's read some instructions. You're giving money.
It was free money sitting there. I grabbed them off the floor. I was like, this is stupid. It's stupid. So,
And
I don't know. I was thankful.
It was incredible, but because when we tweeted out about the airdrop, when it already happened, so many users were coming. How to get one? How to get one? How can I pay for it? And we say, no, guys, it was for free. It's gone, but it was for free. It's already done.
Yeah, man, 100%.
Let's talk a little bit about because I saw a new one that was added, Rare Pups Cash. We know who's behind that niche. He's also the creator behind Billy Cats. But how can a founder benefit make their community benefit from this? Like, in terms of staking, do you have any ideas like how they can utilize it?
Yes. So first of all, in this way, is able to gamify the action of rewarding. Like usually right now, before staking, how worked? It's a snapshot, airdrop, that's it. There is no activity from users and so on. And sometimes it can be good, but other times you are sending even rewards to accounts that are not even active anymore. Even the ones that maybe lost their seed phrase, or the ones that are not in the ecosystem anymore because they changed or whatever they were in for the hype. But in this way, you are able to recognize and see who is really active. The user is paying really a small fee for it and can stake a bulk of it. Like for instance, for ordinals, we have a limit of 10 ordinals in a transaction. And we found actually there was a bug in our front end, and the user was able to stake 16 ordinals in a single transaction, and it worked. And for the same for the runes, like for the runes, you are able to pick the amount that you want to stake. We are going to split it up for you in the same transaction, so you split it up and stake in one click. And so this is the first advantage, gamification, let's say. The second thing is the cost. For a project, doing airdrops usually involves a cost. And the bigger the community, the bigger the cost it is. With staking instead, you are able to use the small fee of Satoshi that the user is sending. Right now is something like, maybe it's $1 and the project is able to cover up all the airdrops without spending a single Satoshi, because he is able to pack all the UTXO they received, pack the rewards, and send everything in one transaction. So I would say that there is no downside. Like the users are able to play with the Bitcoin Layer 1, to use the OP codes that are native in Bitcoin Layer 1. The projects are able to gamify the experience and to reward the community without spending a single Satoshi. So everyone is happy.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I also use my imagination a lot. And this situation for me, like, I wanted to launch a collection. I think the best thing to do is to give back to your community right away. And let's say I have a 10,000 new collection. I charge $30. I'm doing $15 per ordinal back into the staking vault right away from the jump. That allows people to try to make their money back at least, and then whatever else, after they're done staking, that's house money, right? So at least there's some sort of kind of give back, I think, for creators and community members. And so I would love to see that from a founder. So you guys can steal my idea. I don't care.
Yeah.
Go do it.
Well, question though, as a founder, like, I guess the founder would just keep like a portion of the supply for himself, right? Like, if you create a project like that, just say for instance 10K collection, is it okay for that founder to keep like 300, do you think, for himself?
No,
as
I mean,
a benefit?
I think that you try to mint it out, right? Because you're charging, and then but you're emphasizing, you're really marketing that the fact that you're going to put half of your proceeds directly into a staking vault, right?
Oh, half of the proceeds. I
Yeah,
got
half of your proceeds.
Okay. I misunderstood. Okay.
Yeah, don't be greedy, and then also, you can mint yourself as a founder if you really believe in your project, right? And then what that will do is, first of all, you're going to have a cap on stakers, right? So 1,000 ordinals or 5,000, whatever you want to do. People are going to go, the ones that want to try to get some of their mint money back will go directly there. That will decrease supply. Demand on secondary can increase now, right? Because now maybe some people on secondary want to buy to stake or whatever. But the whole point is that you're not doing PvP right away, and then you have like this 1 week window of making a 3, 5, 10x right away for the flippers, right? You give another option, is my point.
I love it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I just think that it's a great idea. People go do it. You can reach out to Raul. Right? Is that okay? I'm sorry, I don't want to put you out there.
Yes, absolutely.
I know you're busy and stuff, but yeah, and get it set up. So
yeah, and that's the thing too about staking to earn it. Like, you can airdrop your community, right? That's happened in the past. But what do normally people do? A lot of them dump it. I mean, we're saying right now with the flow passes, they're just free Bitcoin. But if you have to stake that and then earn something else to get that, it actually gives it more value, because you're actually, you're actually getting paid for your time. You're using your time to stake it. You're using your time to sit there holding that asset, and you're getting paid for that, which gives not only the asset you're staking value, but the asset you're earning value as well, because it's earned, it's not given. And everyone normally, you give more value to stuff that you earn than if somebody just gives you it. You're like, oh yeah, I can get rid of that. But if you earned it, if you spent the time with it, it feels different than just, I mean, maybe that's just me, but that's how I feel when I earn it, or when I'm just giving it. It's just like, it feels different.
Well, and also the idea that I brought up of doing half of the proceeds directly into the staking vault.
I love
right when it mints, but they're earning Bitcoin too. They're not earning just some random, rune that you just spurred up out of nowhere. Obviously certain runes, like the fluid rune, that's going to mean something because they already have a token, they have a big project. But like if I have just some monkey collection, and I just launch a monkey rune to as a reward, I'm not going to necessarily be as incentivized as if the founder cut the proceeds in half of Bitcoin and put that into the staking vault. Because now, like, you don't really hear about earning Bitcoin too much, other than what Raul and his team did for the fluid passes initially. But, I think that would be very enticing, and it would work, and it would drive secondary demand up. So if you're a founder, you can use the other half of proceeds to buy cheap secondary on the floor, and then they'll go up in value. So, and there's more ideas to that too that I have, but I'll just save that for another day.
Oh, yes. And also I find interesting this before OPCat and Fractal, nobody was used to the covenant addresses, right? To have your own assets, ordinals, and so on in an address that is controlled by you, but that is not shown on your wallet, right? But this is exactly what is happening on Fractal right now when you are using CAT tokens. But it's the same thing with staking, because users were asking why the ordinal is going, where is it going? Well, the address that you see that is stored, if you actually see, that's the place where you are staking that collection. And you are the only one sending there. Why? Because those assets are staked by you and can be only unlocked by you. So that address knows you very well, knows your keys, and know that you are the only one that can unlock. And in the same time, uh, it knows the day that it's going to unlock. So after the day, that address says, okay, I can allow only Shizzy, I can allow Yagobi to unstake, and that's it. And that's actually why every user has a different address when it's staking, and according also to the project itself. And at the same time, that also makes it a bit more difficult for us to track them all, but at the same time we use some tricks to do it, and it's cool also to have this in place, and being able to monitor all these addresses that are actually using the same code and same logic.
Yeah. Let me ask a question. So is the address a part of like a multi-sig wallet, or is it an address that is an address of like one of the many addresses that is related to my wallet?
Uh, it's both and both, because at the same time it's similar to a multi-signature, but you are the only signature. So it's not really a multi-signature in that sense. So the only two rules that are enforced is the time of unlock and the signature of the user itself.
Yeah.
So that's why it's similar to a multi-signature in that sense. Uh, However, for instance, in Unisat, you have many addresses that you can
Yeah.
play around. Okay, so all of them have just the rule of the key of your key. They
Yeah.
don't have any rule of the time. If Unisat would support also that, you would see even these ones, because but at that point you would see a lot of them unless you can keep track of them, right?
Yeah.
Because
Sparrow Wallet.
and
Sparrow Wallet supports this because
oh,
Shizzy had to go down a rabbit hole one day. And how many addresses did you
My God,
see?
I think it was close to
Hundreds.
7,000.
Or,
7,000.
like each Bitcoin wallet has a ton of addresses, so I didn't
Unlimited.
know.
It's
okay.
unlimited. Yeah. So yeah, I lost something and I had to go look for it, and I got help from. I ended up getting help from Benny from Track. Actually, took time for himself and helped me figure out what was going on. But it was bad. I lost. It was a lot. It was a lot of Bitcoin.
Oh,
Oh man, it was a whole Bitcoin. It was a whole Bitcoin.
One last question for you, Raul, because I see the question here in the chat, and it's about the fluid passes. So the people that have staked them right now for the BTC, will they have to unstake and then restake once the rune staking begins, or can they leave them in there and it will automatically go into the rune earning? How will that work?
no, they will need to unstake. Well,
Okay.
first of all, the rune staking availability is not coming in the same time of this stake. I got asked also this question. Some users were saying, I don't want to stay because I would like to get the rune. And I say, don't worry, like it's coming after this. So you will be able to unlock them and then stake for it.
Gotcha. Okay. Wanted to
Yeah.
clarify.
So up until I guess was it December 8th? I thought it was, right, or was it December 9th? Yeah, up until that date that it says, and I have it right here. It's December 9th. You will be able to unlock it, so you'll earn your Bitcoin at that point. When I do unlock it, that's when I'll get the Bitcoin as well. Well, it's the same. It's the same transaction.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
so I'll earn that Bitcoin, and then I can take that fluid pass and I can stake it again, and that's when I'll earn the FLDT. Do you know the time frame of the locking for that?
I don't have the exactly timeline for the how much is going to unlock. I think it would go between 2 and 3 months, something like that.
Amazing.
But it's going to happen like very close to the unlock. So in December, it would you will be able to lock them again.
Gotcha. And the FLDT token, it's a Cardano token, correct? And it's this one right here. That's on CoinGecko. So it's already out there. It already has a market cap, fully diluted market cap of $8 million. So this is something that you're going to do 1-to-1 to a rune, correct?
Exactly. This is in a way it's it's a benefit for us because it increased the markets where it is available. It increased the volume because the users are able to do arbitrage, but at the same time it also helps our community because they can play around and use it in DeFi in different chains and get different opportunities according to that.
Amazing. We did have a question here. Crypto Rasa says, I heard Raul recently developed a way to control a Cardano-based wallet from a Bitcoin address. What? Is this true?
Is that true?
Yes. It actually works similar to the covenant addresses on Fractal. So in the same way that you control covenant addresses on Fractal, you will be able to control covenant, let's call it like them, address on Cardano. So you are able to play around with the DeFi over there, even stake over there, and without leaving your Xverse, Unisat, Ledger wallet, and just be keeping
Is
your.
there any bridging that would occur?
No,
So
it's not a bridge because you are controlling directly assets that are already in Cardano.
Cardano.
So you are not bridging your Bitcoin or whatever. You are using already ADA there or whatever asset is already there. The at least what you can do, but that's not really a bridge, is getting some ADA with your Bitcoin or with your runes. That's the only swap that happens.
Gotcha. Could you do it the other way, like from a Cardano address to a Bitcoin address?
Yes and no. You can kind of control it, but you don't have too much control over what these actions are. Because why is it working? Because on Cardano, you can program smart contracts that recognize your Bitcoin wallet, right? Because they are smart, so they are able to recognize it, your signatures and so on. On Bitcoin, it's a bit harder. Like you have to play around a lot more, and for sure, what's going to help more is OPCAT. That is going to, but I told you even before in our calls, like OPCAT is going to unlock a world of possibilities. At that point, UTXO can only explode.
Yeah. I mean, guys, that's why we've been so bullish on Raul and his team. They have all this experience from working through the mud and gunk of Cardano that eventually became something easier, right? Now I say that because Raul told us in the call in the beginning, the language was hard, right? It was horrible, and then it got easier. And so when you go through building through like something hard like that to make it work, and then you come over to Bitcoin, which is trying to do unlocks basically by adding OpCat and stuff like that, you guys are already ready, right? So I'm sure you are super excited about that day when it happens, right?
Yes, I was really impressed by how similar programming on Fractal is compared to Cardano. Like, if you see the two smart contracts code, you don't understand which one is Cardano, which one is Fractal. So
wait,
we
hold
are
on. So
really,
you've seen the smart contract code for Fractal?
yeah, I did one.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Was that using like script, or was it?
Yes.
Wow, so you've
We're
already
gonna have to set up a separate call with Raul after this and get some inside alpha there. No, I'm just kidding, but that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
We got some comments here. We got one from Sixes. He says, "Thank you, Fluid, for the Fluid Pass and giving utility to dozens of Billies, because you really did. And it's not dozens; it's hundreds. It's 308 Billy Cats to be exact. So that's huge for you. For the Billy community too, because those guys, It's a very decentralized community. I mean, Nish did create the ordinals, but he's not very active in the community as and stuff like that. So it's really community based, and it's growing, and it's really big that you guys are taking that asset and kind of giving it utility, which is awesome.
No, absolutely.
And then
It was no, I mean it's amazing to see your product being used and being used by a community, because the community is the one that is going to approve or say no, I don't need this. And when you have a so strong positive feedback, it means that you are doing something right.
Yeah. And it was a really good starting process too, because these billy cats were cheap, right? Like I grabbed a bunch off the floor just to stake them and stuff like that. So I mean, that was really cool. You had the runestones, which was a large asset, and you had the billy cats as well. And it's obviously cheaper to do 10 at a time. So that's what I was doing. If I had 6, I'd buy 4 more, just because it was technically saving money in the long end. So I was spending more up front, but I was saving more later. But another good comment here is should I use Magic Eden wallet to swap on Fluid?
Magic Eden Wallet is in testing right now. It's not live yet, but should be live soon, and you will be able to do it. Yes.
Amazing. And then Mike Bennett says Unisat is not supported to swap on Fluid.
Not yet, and that's actually something that we are working on. And why? Because while on most of wallet like Ledger, Xverse, and Magic Eden, you are always able to know where to send Bitcoin and where to send ordinals. On Unisat, you have one address, so you have to be very, very careful as project, in this case as Fluid, to build a transaction that is not using, I don't know, an ordinal to pay for the fees or whatever. So there is a degree that of attention that the projects must practice. And we right now we prefer like this. In this way, users are safe to use our platform, and we at the same time are able to build and make things smoother and faster without having to think about all these little details.
Amazing. Yeah,
So
man.
do you think you're gonna have that added though?
Yeah,
Uniswap,
no,
Unisat.
at the end of the day, yes, it has a big community and audience of users. So at the end of the day, yes.
Yeah, it's a headache, but you got to do it because of the market share.
Exactly.
Awesome.
So my last thing here is so Fluid, obviously you guys had the borrowing and lending, and then you had the swapping, and now you have the staking. Like what's next? Like are you running out of ideas? Like you guys pretty much did everything.
No, okay. Right now, I think that we finished the possibilities of what is possible um, on Bitcoin right now as it is. However, the next step is polishing and make the experience of the lending easier, even for the DEX also, to have finally a market maker bot, so you as user deploy liquidity and forget about it. You don't have to co-sign again and so on. And in the future, in the near future, I would say next of the 2025, what we would like, because that is already possible and it's not something that we are coming up, but theoretically, so where there is not yet a platform or a nice front end to do it, is atomic swaps cross chain. So you can swap Bitcoin for Ethereum or another EVM chain or another UTXO chain. And that is already possible. It's atomic swap. So I sign, you sign, we agree, let's swap.
Yeah, I know atomic swaps are possible here, but I didn't realize they are cross chain. Is that possible right now?
Yes, it is.
Interesting. That's gonna be interesting.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Well, it's been an amazing Fluid Friday. You gave us 33 amazing minutes. Thank you so much, Raul, for joining us today, man, and wish you guys the best of luck moving forward. And the staking, guys, if you haven't staked yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. At least try it out. And yeah, any last words from you, my friend?
No, thanks a lot to everyone. Thanks a lot to you both guys. And if you have any question, feel free to reach us on Discord or DM us on Twitter.
Awesome.
100%. Thanks, buddy.
Talk to you later.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Absolutely amazing as always, man. That team does nothing but build an amazing devs. I remember when we first met Raul and we did, we do a founders meetings, and he came on from Fluid as a CTO, and they were just talking, and like after the meeting, I was like, dude, this guy's going to build something special, and it's just crazy to like, you know what I mean? Like I can just talk to somebody, and nowadays after years and years of like just listening to people talk and stuff, and you just kind of really know who's bullshitting and who's going to actually build something really cool. And I knew that right away with Raul, and it's like it's just kind of cool that it's just becoming what it is today.
Yeah, I think it was when we actually met him like on a video call, because he was on one of our Saturday morning spaces, right?
Yeah.
And he has that, it's like an Italian accent, but he's from El Salvador, so it's a little mix of both. But like once we had him on the call, like we were like, this guy's definitely going to be building a lot here. And even then, I underestimated how important the Cardano experience was going to be for them. But it's very, very, beneficial. They're the first ones to do the staking and TVL. I mean, we have TVL on Bitcoin now. Yeah. Layer 1. So it's awesome.
Yeah, 100%. And real quick, I just want to hit on something. So somebody came in here and put their seed phrase in the chat. Did you see that?
I didn't see it, but I saw Yasher get them. Yasher got him.
Yeah. So if you see that, Yasher, just be you're completely responsible. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. You can delete them out there if you don't mind. If you ever see something like that, or someone
he deleted it right away. So appreciate you.
And then someone. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that he knows that was 100% okay. And then if anyone sees anything, just let Yasher know, and then he'll just get rid of it. Someone else came in and they showed some Ethereum product or whatever. I deleted that, but yeah. So you can see anything like that, just get rid of it. But yeah, appreciate you guys, appreciate our mods, man, really helping out, and appreciate. Yeah, I just want to jump into get out of here.
It is Friday, right? But we appreciate each and every one of you guys. It was a little slower day today, but hey, you guys still showed up. 262 people on a Friday. Cannot complain about that at all, and we're so thankful for you guys watching. If you would take a moment just to check out our partners as well. We'll start with Bitperp. You can go to bitperp.io. They are a perpetual leverage DEX that's going to be launching on Bitcoin Layer 2 in Q4. I know we've been talking about the paper trading competition. It is coming up, guys. It did get delayed a little bit, but we'll get you guys the information on that. It's going to be fun. You guys can go against me. I'll beat you. No, I'm just kidding. We'll see, though. But yeah, there's going to be prizes, Bitperp passes. There's going to be points that you can utilize for future rewards, things like that. So stay tuned for that. Ordinal Hive, you guys, if you're OGs in the space, you guys know Fonzie. He's one of the co-founders, super talented guy, OG, excellent OG trader in the space. He is building an aggregator marketplace on Bitcoin Layer 1 for the cheapest ordinals around. You're going to be able to find the cheapest ordinals on Ordinal Hive. They also scaled out to Merlin chain, so you can go to beta.ordinalhive.io. Start messing with that platform. Start earning points. You're going to be able to get rewards, I'll call them, circular rewards, and not tangible, though, with those points. And so you can start earning them now. They're going to do a campaign to where you can do a multiplier for earning them on Merlin, but that will get, it's probably going to be short-lived. So just get used to it. Start using it. And then we have Fluid tokens. We talked about them. You can swap your runes right now. You do have to use Xverse right now, but Magic Eden, he just said, is in the queue, and eventually Unisat wallet as well. If you're a founder, go do what I said, because I think that's going to be so beneficial. I think that will catch, and it'll get your collection minted out. I think, not guaranteed, but I think, I would definitely mint something that I could stake right away to earn my mint fee back. But yeah, so check them out. Go stake if you have any of the available assets. That's what I'm going to be doing after this. And then we have Verothium DEX, is a synthetic Bitcoin Layer 1 asset-focused DEX on Merlin chain. Right now, they're focusing on BRC 420. So if you do have BRC 420, it's just burning a hole in your digital wallet. And if you have a mine, a Dragon Ball, or a blue box, you can go stake those. Nothing out. You don't have to pay any. Just a gas fee, simple gas fee. And then you earn the Verothium gas token, which is originally a rune. You can do that right now. And then finally, Foxy, someone in our chat was talking about the Clan Wars is Monday. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. I got to look into that.
Yeah, so get ready. Maybe we'll do a little session this weekend with our clan because it's a different view now. They upgraded it to a Call of Duty style view, so it's going to be very, very interesting and fun. But there's going to be Bitminer. You can win Bitminers. I think they're giving away 25 of those. So we appreciate you guys checking out our partners. It helps us out a ton.
100%. And then if you guys wouldn't mind also checking out Ordinal Revolution. .com. We have some of the best articles. Yagobi just added this amazing article here today, so check that out. And we have articles dating back all the way to last year. If you know someone just entering the space, send them our website. I feel like it really helped them going forward. Just get caught up. And also, if you you're looking for tickets to Bitcoin Las Vegas and you don't want to pay crazy prices, use our discount code here. The earlier you do buy them, the cheaper you will get them. It's the cheapest now that you'll ever get them. So if you are going, prepare for it now. Yeah. And then
also,
if you look
real quick, there's a link over there. The third one, Bitcoin Amsterdam. So if you are going to Bitcoin Amsterdam, we do have discounted tickets right there. So click on that link, and it'll take you to the purchasing page there. You can get them for $287.50 for just a general admission. That's euros. Because it is in Amsterdam. So you can use our link for that. But I just wanted to put that up there and because I didn't tell you about that. I kind of snuck that into the website.
yeah. I saw that you added NordVPN as well. So if you guys are looking for a VPN, because you are afraid of, of sharing your IP address. Your IP address is technically where you live, right? So it is, and it's perfectly legal. You're allowed to have privacy. That is a right of being an American here. So you can get a VPN here and nothing wrong with it. And if you are looking for a discount, we have 74% off. So check that out there. And then also last thing is our store. We have some of the best merch. If you guys are looking for Ordinals merch, we have it. If you want us to add something to the store, just let us know and we can start adding stuff. We can add your favorite Ordinal, whatever you guys want. And this is done through a third party. We do not see your address. We do not see your name, nothing like that. You contact them. We supply the what we want them to look like, and then we make a few bucks off it. So just check that out if you're interested. If you're not, no worries. Appreciate you guys showing up and just watching, man. That means a lot to us. Just please smash the like, hit the sub. It really helps us as well. You know what I mean? I know we ask you guys to do a lot, right? We ask you guys to do a lot, but we are working with a team, and we're kind of building something for them. So if you are a Ordinal Revolution pass holder, you will be getting an orange version of that. If you are a YouTube member, you'll be getting a teal version of that. And if not, we have white versions for everyone else you can just purchase it if you're interested in using that. And we're gonna have more stuff down the line. So if you are a pass holder or a Ordinal Revolution YouTube member, then you're gonna be paid member. You're going to be getting airdrops probably from us as well. So check that out. We're going to be doing giveaways and stuff like that. And I will send Tim and the other guy, I will send you guys both your fluid passes so you can stake them if you're interested in doing so. But appreciate you guys. We're live Monday to Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. UTC. Check us out all week next week, guys. Next week's going to be huge because we feel like Bitcoin's going to hit 70K in October. Well, what will happen next week? Sometimes, some reason, I feel like it's going to be sooner than later. I don't know. But what do you think?
Yeah. Look, I'm staying positive. It's working. So I'm not going to be cautious anymore, just optimistic. So let's see, maybe.
Yeah. And quick housekeeping, we were adding a new partner on Monday. Looking for that. We just signed them. We're super excited with that, and we're going to see how we can do something with our pass holders with that as well. So if you're a pass holder, we're going to try to help you guys out as well. But we are adding new partners, so we appreciate you guys just checking our partners out and stuff like that. So you guys are the reason why we're able to do this every day. I just want to thank you, and until next week.
Peace.
We OG, or no G. You're not bullish enough, yeah. Oh no, you're not bullish enough. You ain't got the or no. I get stoned by the bolo. Bitcoin set to overload, yeah. Experts on reload, yeah. You're not bullish enough, yeah. Oh no, you're not bullish enough. You ain't got the or no. I get stoned by the bolo. Bitcoin set to overload. Experts on reload. Mempool getting hot. Everybody wanna rock, ayy. Rooms is coming, everybody on a knot, ayy. It's a nuisance, Ordinal Revolution. Hey, Ordinal Revolution. Yo, it's my guy for real, bro. Got friends right now. Yo, BRC 420, bro. Yo, that shit found fire, bro. Imagine if he in here. Yeah, like it in the seal. Murder. I got balls of steel. Nuki on the field. Yeah, this shit for real. With no calls, I get so far. Got 100 phone calls that I go hard, and they gon' love me. Smoke weed, huddle back. I get shiesty. Where my Bitcoin looking lovely. All this Satoshi's nothing above me.